Top 10 Manhwa or Manhua, where MC has ability to copy skill, talent, or power. Hey there Manhwa fans, welcome to the ultimate countdown of the top 10 Manhwa or Manhua, where the main character has the ability to copy skills, talents, or powers. I'm your host We Love Anime, and I'm about to take you on a journey through some of the most epic, action-packed, and mind-bending stories in the world of Manhwa. So sit back, grab your snacks, and get ready to be blown away by these incredible protagonists who can literally steal the abilities of anyone they encounter. Trust me, you are not gonna want to miss a single second of this. Number 10. All football talents are mine. Our protagonist, Woo Young, here had always dreamed to become a pro soccer player, but he just didn't have the natural talent for it. That is, until he strikes a deal with the demon Mammon and gets a second chance at life. And get this, now he has the ability to covet and steal the talents of everyone around him. Woo Young is using this crazy power to transform himself from an ordinary guy into a total soccer prodigy, and the way he goes about it is equal parts hilarious and impressive. The art in this manhwa is fantastic, with some really dynamic soccer scenes that'll have you pumped up, and the whole concept of Woo Young snatching up the abilities left and right, it's a recipe for pure entertainment, my friends. So, if you're in the mood for a manhwa that's gonna keep you laughing and cheering whole way through, with a protagonist who's determined to become the best soccer player ever, then All Football Talents Are Mine is definitely one you will want to check out. Number 9. I picked up an attribute. Our protagonist, Feng Zia, is no ordinary guy. He is a hardcore gamer who's traveled through time and space, and he's armed with all the power-ups and strategies he's learned from the games he's played. Feng Zia has the ability to beat his enemies and absorb their super cool attributes and martial arts. It's equal parts hilarious and awesome to watch this guy rack up the abilities. Feng Zia also meets all kinds of gorgeous ladies along the way, and he's loyal but also kinda scary girlfriend isn't about to let anyone mess with her man. This manhwa has just the right balance of action, comedy, and sweet romance to keep you hooked from the start to finish. The art in I Picked Up an Attribute is absolutely stunning, with some truly epic fighting scenes that'll have you on the edge of your seat, and the way story unfolds, diving deeper and deeper into this crazy world. So, if you are looking for a manhwa that's got it all, action, humor, romance, and a protagonist who can literally steal any skill he wants, then I Picked Up an Attribute is definitely one you have got to check out. Number 8. Super Cube. Our protagonist here is just your average everyday guy, right? Well, that is until he accidentally gets his hands on this mysterious cube that gives him superpowers. Now, he is using his newfound abilities to help people and take down the bad guys. Now, the art in the Super Cube might not be the most polished at the start, but trust me, it grows on you. And the story progresses. The character development and world building are just top-notch. This main character may not be a genius, but he sure knows about how to think on his feet and get the job done, even if it means getting a little dirty. The comedy in this manhwa is off the charts too. It takes the absurdity of the situation and just runs with it, delivering laugh-out-loud moments that'll have you rolling. And the way the protagonist handles threats, let's just say he's not afraid to kick a downed opponent if it means keeping himself safe. Gotta respect the hustle, am I right? So, if you're in the mood for a manhwa that's got action, humor, and a protagonist who's just trying his best to navigate this whole superpower thing, then Super Cube is definitely one you will want to check out. Number 7. A gate opened on my first day as a politician. Now, you might be thinking, politics and monsters? How does that even work? But trust me, this manhwa is something special. Our protagonist, Han Seong-moon, is just your average guy who runs for office with zero hope of winning. But then, wouldn't you know it, his opponent gets arrested and suddenly Seong-moon finds himself as the youngest assemblyman in South Korea. And that's when things really starts to get crazy. Just as Seong-moon is being sworn in, a freaking monster comes crashing through the roof of the National Assembly. This manhwa is a true one of a kind, blending high-stakes politics with epic fantasy elements. The way it slowly unfolds the story from the gates opening to the characters discovering their powers is just masterfully done. If you're looking for a manhwa that's gonna keep you on the edge of a seat with a unique premise and some seriously well-written characters, then A Gate Opened on My First Day as a Politician is definitely one for you. Number 6. Carnivorous Hunter. In this world, the remnants of civilization rely on special people called the Awakened to fend off terrifying monsters from another realm, and our protagonist, Kim Sun-woo, is just trying to survive as a lowly guide for these powered-up heroes. But when he's given a mission to protect one of the last safe cities, that's when things really starts to get interesting. See, Sun-woo's got this strange voice echoing in his head, and is unlocking a power that could be the key to turning the tide in the war against the monsters. The thing is, Sun-woo starts off pretty weak, so you are gonna see him go through some serious character growth as he figures out this new ability of his. The art in Carnivorous Hunter is solid, with some really dynamic monster battle scenes that will get your adrenaline pumping. And the overall story is just plain good. No rushed power-ups or overpowered protagonist here, just a well-paced adventure with a protagonist you can't help but root for. Okay, number 5. Tiger's Descent. Our protagonist Kang Ha-soon has this unique ability to see these spatial beings called Vargrants who disguise themselves as regular humans. Now, usually these Vargrants don't cause Ha-soon any trouble, but one day he gets attacked by a vicious group of them, and just when he's about to bite the dust, this tiger Vargrant named Biom pops out of Ha-soon's necklace and saves the day. From there, Ha-soon learns that his family has a deep connection to these Vargrants, and they have got some seriously powerful secrets that these villains are after. It's up to Ha-soon to figure out how to control these abilities and take these bad guys down before it's too late. The art in Tiger's Descent is absolutely stunning, with some jaw-dropping action sequences that'll have you on the edge of a seat. And the way the story unfolds, slowly revealing the depths of Ha-soon's family history, it's a real page-turner, my friends. So if you're in the mood for a manhwa that's got all epic supernatural battles, a protagonist with a unique power, and a mystery that'll keep you guessing, then Tiger's Descent is definitely one you will want to check out. Number 4. I obtained a mythic item. In this world, the line between technology and magic is pretty much non-existent, and these mythical creatures and monsters are just running rampant, causing all sorts of trouble for humanity. But fear not, my friends, because there are these special people called the Awakened who have got godlike power to save the day. Now, our protagonist Jae-hyun, he is not exactly one of the top-tier Awakened. In fact, he's kind of a feeble little raider just trying to scrape by. But let me tell you, that all changes when Jae-hyun gets his hand on this insanely powerful mythic item that's gonna turn the tide the fight against these beasts. The world building in I Obtained a Mystic Item is just off the charts, my dudes. And the art? Oh, it starts off good, but wait until you see those epic fighting scenes. It's a total visual feast. Plus, Jae-hyun got a pretty solid personality and the supporting cast is just as well written. This manga has got the right mix of dungeon crawling goodness and high-stake monster mayhem to keep you hooked from start to finish. Number 3. I Grow Stronger by Eating. Mr. Kim, or as he's known in this crazy world, Pet Shop. This guy's got the ultimate superpower, the ability to absorb the skills and abilities of any creatures he eats. And let me tell you, when he gets transported to this magical realm full of orcs, trolls, and all sorts of wild monsters, he's gonna be putting that power to the test. Pet Shop is determined to become the most powerful being in this new world, and he's gonna do it one bite at a time. Imagine the possibilities. He could gain the strength of a rampaging orc, the agility of a nimble troll, and even the magical prowess of an ancient dragon. This dude is a walking, talking bestiary, and he's not afraid to chow down to get exactly what he needs. Now, the writing in I Grow Stronger by Eating might not be the most polished, but trust me, the premise is so unique and the way Pet Shop uses his abilities is just flat out entertaining. You're gonna be on the edge of a seat wondering what crazy new skill he's gonna pick up next. So, if you're in the mood for an isekai adventure with a protagonist who's not afraid to get a little messy, then I Grow Stronger by Eating is definitely the manhwa for you. Number 2. Your Talent is Mine. Our protagonist, Ye Tian, wakes up one day to find himself in the middle of an apocalyptic alien beast invasion. But here is the crazy part. Ye Tian's got this insane ability to copy the talents and skills of anyone he touches. So now, he's fighting for survival, trying to protect his sister, and oh yeah, uncovering the secrets behind this whole alien dimension mess. The art in Your Talent is Mine is absolutely top-notch, with some seriously dynamic fighting scenes that'll have you on the edge of a seat. And the whole concept of Ye Tian being able to copy other people's talents, it's a total game changer, let me tell you. Now, the story might not be the most polished thing out there, with a few plot holes and some pacing issues here and there, but trust me, when Ye Tian starts racking up those skills and talents, it's a sight to behold. This dude's gonna be morphing and changing, becoming one-man army against these alien monsters. So if you're looking for a manhwa that's got big action, a unique protagonist, and a whole lot of apocalyptic mayhem, then Your Talent is Mine is definitely the one for you. And number 1. Returned by the King. Tae-hyun, a 35-year-old guy who is basically at the bottom of the barrel when it comes to skills and abilities. I mean, this dude can barely even hold down a job as a pack bearer for monster hunters. But then, out of nowhere, this mysterious being called itself the King decides to give Tae-hyun a second chance at life. Suddenly, Tae-hyun finds himself back in high school armed with a crazy new skill called Gluttony. And get this, it allows him to block and absorb the skills of anyone he comes across. Can you imagine the possibilities? This guy is gonna be going around snatching up all the best abilities and making a name for himself in this world where your worth is all about how powerful your skills are. Now, I know what you're thinking. Oh, another generic isekai or reincarnation story? But trust me, the way Taehyun uses his gluttony skill is actually pretty darn entertaining. He's not just stomping around, beating everyone up. He's gonna be smart about it, figuring out the best skills to swipe and how to use them effectively. Sure, the story might not be the most original thing out there, but if you're in the mood for an action-packed manhwa with a protagonist who's got a seriously game-changing ability, then Return by the King is definitely one you will want to check out. But remember, this is just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to this amazing world of manhwa. There are so many incredible tales out there waiting to be discovered, each with their own twist of this mind-bending power of skill copying. So what are you waiting for? Get out there, start reading, and let me know what other manhwa gems you uncover. I'm always on the lookout for the next big thing. Until next time, keep being awesome my friends. This is We Love Anime signing off, and I'll see you in the next video.